Kind of a slow news week, huh, Lucy?
GTA 6 got delayed. Hey, welcome to another episode of Kurt and Lucy Got You Covered. Every week we talk about the biggest news and topics in gaming. And we know a thing or two about gaming.
We sure do.
But the one thing we don't know is which order we're going to be talking about those topics in.
Because they're in a letter.
They're in a letter. If you want to send us a letter, please do. Email it to gotchacovered@gamespot.com.
And hey, funny thing about this episode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we actually already filmed one.
Yep.
And then something happened.
What happened?
A little game was delayed. Do you know what game that is?
Hollow Knight looks up.
Where have you been? Sleeping under a rock, GTA 6 was delayed. So that means we are going to be talking about that in this first letter.
Yeah, we know that one's coming up.
But we still don't know what it says.
And also that's why we're wearing different clothes now. But I mean, we both wear black all the time. So it's not
I'm
really...
wearing black and white, so it's not going
Yeah.
to make a difference.
Anyway.
All right, let's get on with it.
First letter.
First letter. What could it possibly be about?
Rockstar has delayed Grand Theft Auto 6. Originally scheduled for May 29th, the game will now launch November 19th, 2026. The entire games industry shifts itself around a GTA release. I mean, they haven't had to in 13 years, have we?
But I mean, like even the speculation of a release, they shift around.
With many companies wanting to stay clear of launching their own games near GTA, how will this delay ripple and affect the larger game industry? I mean, first of all, thoughts and prayers to everyone who works in game development, publishing, marketing today.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because I imagine Slacks
are exploding.
Teams,
hair is being pulled.
Googles, everything is moving around. So, yeah,
people are going to go home and they're going to rant to their significant others, pace back and forth.
A lot of swear words.
A lot of swear words.
The thing is that, yes, GTA is a behemoth. Also, on the earnings call, did you see the figures for how much GTA 5 has sold? It is nearing in on $250 million.
I mean, it's
copies.
it is the most
220
profitable
million games.
Yeah.
220 million copies. Red Dead 2 has now gone up to, I think, 70 something million, making it like the 6th most bought game of all time. The size and impact of this game, of Rockstar's games, cannot be underestimated.
Well, yeah. I mean, the entire industry pauses and freaks out and screams together. Even us being here right now, having filmed an episode, got one in the can. Lucy and I were like, we're good.
We were literally in an
job.
analytics meeting about this show.
Yeah. We were like, oh, yeah, look at this. The show. Look at these numbers. Lo and behold, GTA 6 gets delayed. And what are we doing in the middle of our Gotcha Covered meeting? Well, I guess we have to go do a pickup for this week.
So the thing about GTA is that the fever pitch, it's emotions, thoughts, feelings, people's excitement is at fever pitch. And now we have another date. So that theoretically frees up the first half of the year. However, if you look at those games like your Call of Duties, the ones that usually, like your FIFAs, whatever, the ones that usually hit October, November, they can't do anything about that. However, the games that were maybe in a bit of a holding pattern, figuring themselves out at the beginning of the year, because basically releases kind of stop
if you
around
know,
April.
Exactly. If you know it's coming in May
is wide open. You know who's laughing the most at this?
Tell me.
Devolver. Because they said, yeah, we know that GTA is supposed to be May 26th. We're going to put a game out. And so now they are the May 26th.
I also want to know, like, even before, because like it's hard for me to articulate opinion because it's like I'm coming at this, like there's two sides in which I view this. There's the person who just like is a critic and who likes art and like likes games. I love the GTA series. Like I love all of them. And I have really like mixed frustrated feelings about this, but I also don't want it to be glossed over that Rockstar just had bad news this week, or at least are not getting great press because they laid off 30 of their employees in the UK. And the reason is
fired. Yeah.
Fired, or like that's an important.
Well, they're being accused of union busting. And Rockstar then claims that it is because these people were sharing confidential information over Discord. I also, a game is ready when it's ready. A game like GTA, knowing what perfectionists Rockstar are, they're not going to rush it. They don't mind delaying. They're possibly the only company that could afford to delay this many times. However, the ripple effect. Let's talk about traffic and money. And everything is rough for everyone at the moment. A lot of outlets, I've seen a lot of people who work in the media space, in content creator space, already like stressing about the fact that GTA is going to bring in a lot of eyeballs across video, short form, long form, written editorial, page views, clicks, sponsorship deals, packages around content relating to GTA 6. That's,
we're all doing the idea of like the outlets, outlets and what we do, we have to be prepared because every single person, every single outlet, every single human being on the planet will be talking about this game. So we, of course, are planning for it. We've been planning for it. Yeah,
we've already been in multiple GTA planning meetings. And so I've seen a bunch of people kind of bemoan the fact that the traffic that we all are anticipating around May is not going to be there. I don't know, maybe something will fill its place. But it's also in terms
whatever
of
Devolver's got coming.
Whatever Devolver's got coming. There's also the ripple effect of, I guess, because there are so many games that come out, positioning yourself within the market, within the calendar year is so important. And the fact that GTA is this, we saw it with Silksong. We saw a bunch of indies move by the way with Silksong.
And that was only with a few weeks' notice.
Yeah, imagine the stress of trying to navigate around what will undoubtedly be the biggest game of all time. Yeah, that's going to be stressful.
Yeah. I also want to point out that it's weird to think that it is a full year from now. That's that just hit me.
Yeah,
that
it's over a year.
Hit me. It's a full year, a full year and some change. So just even the thought of us being that's sinking right now. The prospect of that game being $100, is that even going to be a price point? Is that even what that game was going to be in the first place? But there's always the conversation over $80 games, $100 games. What's it going to be?
I don't believe they could. I don't believe they would, because also on the earnings call, they're not going to put it at $50, but they were talking about the fact that Mafia, which was a $50 release, overperformed by their internal expectations.
But Rockstar doesn't need to worry about that.
They don't need to worry about it.
But then there's the other variable of not even just game releases, but what hardware is going to look like then. I don't know. There's just it's a year is a lot. Yeah. So much can change in a year, as we know. So much can change in a year. I really don't have an overly strong opinion other than a tremendous amount of sympathy towards other artists and creators and developers who now and most likely if they had any window of time to put a game out, a milestone to hit in November, they have to completely change that again.
Rockstar did say though they were doing this to avoid crunch.
Sure.
And so commend them for that. Perhaps less so.
Get the tinfoil. I'm going to get the tinfoil hat on because who knows if that's even true.
We'll find out from Jason Schreier in maybe 18 months.
Yes, and then we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Well.
Big news. GTA 6 still feels like such a nebulous thing to me.
Yeah.
We've had, two trailers?
Two trailers.
And then a bunch of leaked footage.
Yeah. And butt physics. And also butt physics or a twerking button that wasn't actually in the game.
Yeah.
That people believed was in the game, which still has the potential to be in the game.
Yeah, you never know. Do you think it's time for another letter?
I think it's time for the rest of the show that we filmed. Kurt! I'm here. Huh? I'm okay.
I'm so excited.
Kurt and Lucy always have lots of smaller game releases they'd like to tell you about. Ain't that the truth? That's true. It's true. We come into work and we're like,
Did you hear
about all these small little games? Okay. But we don't have all day. That's true. So do a game review speed run giving us, you, the viewers, as many indie game reviews as possible, as quickly as possible. The world record is apparently 10 games in 5 minutes, which feels...
I don't think that's a real world record.
Yeah, I think that's... Well, let's beat it. Your time starts now. Go.
The Root Trees Are Dead, a detective game where you are tracking down the blood relatives of the billionaire Root Tree family, and you are using the internet and newspapers to uncover who is lying and what all the family secrets are. It is a great engrossing puzzle game that is very satisfying, and it has a DLC now. It's in full release.
Karimara, Beneath the Forbidden Limbs, because I never actually remember what it is. Karimara. It is a very short, digestible, somewhat sort of like detective-ish folklore dark fantasy game where you play a little guy who's in a hut who has to figure out what happened to a person who died, or maybe you don't really know. But the thing that makes this game so interesting is that it kind of gamifies the way in which you collect information, literally by collecting them, because the characters mute, and therefore when you gain a new piece of information, it comes by way like a little card that you then go around the environment showing the card to things in which they give you more information. And it actually kind of all culminates to, or concludes to, a really unique kind of mini puzzle game of deciding how it all happened. And it's short and it's good, and I hope there's more of them.
Love it. If you like things like detective games, Golden Idol, deduction games, I really recommend The Seance of Blake Manor. You are an investigator called to a mysterious hotel because a guest has gone missing, and it turns out the hotel is very busy because everyone is there to perform a seance, but you have to get to the bottom of it. It features a lot of Irish mythology and folklore. It is very interesting and compelling.
Wow, that sounds great. I got another one for you, and it's called Heartworm. Heartworm is a retro style fixed camera angle survival horror game. However, it feels like if you took the perfect parts of Resident Evil design and Silent Hill design, put them together, and had the ability to get rid of ghostly-like creatures with a camera, a la Fatal Frame, you have Heartworm. The thing that makes Heartworm actually cool is that it feels like the right balance of honoring these things without just being some sort of vomit of a PS1 homage. And since you use your camera to take pictures of stuff, it's also your flashlight. So you have to hit a button to let the flash go off. So you don't have a consistent light to be able to see through the environment. It has a nice zing that happens afterwards, like if you're really nostalgic for that sort of thing. Anyways, I highly recommend it. It's good.
Love it. Next up, And Roger is a kind of visual novel style game. It is very short. It's about an hour long. If you have experienced a game like Florence, something with a very big emotional punch. The premise is you play as a girl, and one day your dad has gone missing, and in his place is a stranger man that you have never met before. And it is such an incredible marrying of gameplay to tell its story. I won't spoil it, but it is a very good gameplay and narrative conceit that works incredibly well. I think it is a very powerful game that a lot of people should play, especially if you have experience with the real-life subject matter that it touches on.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I think it could genuinely be really used in therapy or in education. That's Anne Roger.
That's Anne Roger. I got one more. So this is a game I actually, full disclosure, do not love. However, I really enjoy its place in the midst of smaller games this year, and I encourage other people to play it, and that is The Drifter. The reason why I want to encourage people playing The Drifter, despite me being sort of whatever about it, is because I think it could be an excellent entry point for point-and-click adventure games that are streamlined and to the point. It's also very well acted, and it has a pixel art style like LucasArts games from yesteryears, but still manages to do it in a way that feels like unique and, I don't know, punching above its weight and what it's capable of doing. Yeah, I like point-and-click adventure games, and this feels like a good entry point for people who are like, where do I start? You should start with The Drifter.
Spilled is a game where you play as a little tugboat in various bodies of water that have been polluted by things like oil. There are fires, other natural disasters. There are recyclable materials that have just been dumped. As a little tugboat, you go around and you clean up the lake or river or whatever body of water you are in just by going over things or by scooping the junk into a recycling facility. It's a very sweet game with a very nice message about protecting our bodies of water. You can beat it in about an hour, and a bunch of proceeds from sales of the game go towards preserving wildlife, aquatic wildlife.
I think that puts us at 5 minutes. We have 30 seconds left, so I'll do one more. I didn't actually finish this game, but I'm really excited about it. Welcome to the Dark Place. It's a free game. It's actually by the exact same developer who did Lethal Company. So this is a total 180 because it's a narrative, text-based, multiple choice text-based, spooky mystery game. And they specifically reference things like Kentucky Route Zero, which is like firing lots of neurons in my brain because I love Kentucky Route Zero and I like the story of storytelling. Let's go. Okay, that's it. That's what we're done. Small game reviews with Kurt and Lucy.
Did anyone count how many we did?
We did a lot.
I think we did a lot.
We definitely... Did we do 10 games in 5 minutes?
I think so.
Well, it made me very warm. I feel like I need to take my shirt off.
Please don't. I'm getting another letter. Put these in order of importance to your enjoyment of a game.
Oh, dear.
Graphics, story, mechanics.
Oh, come on. This is nonsense. I already don't subscribe to this idea, and I'll explain why.
Story, mechanics.
Can I say something real quick?
Okay. Can I be a bitch real quick?
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
Oh, you don't?
No, that's what you have to say.
Oh. A good game is when all those things work in tandem with one another.
I agree.
So they have to complement one another. Like mechanics have to make sense within the story, and the graphics have to complement the story and like one another to make it a cohesive experience.
Yes.
So I don't like...
Unfortunately, this question does not allow for a nuanced answer. So what is your order? Graphics, story, mechanics?
Is that you being...
It's me being the quiz master.
Okay.
I didn't write this. Graphics matter the least to me.
Yes.
Art style, different.
Yes. Agreed. I would say, okay, I guess I would say, this is nonsense. This is okay. I guess if like gun to my head, I would probably say story. Like I want to make, like I need to feel a sense of investment in what I'm doing. And then I would say mechanics. And then I would say graphics.
I'm the same. I would pick story, mechanics, graphics. I agree with you that everything needs to be working in tandem. I also think graphics is not really applicable as a thing these days. I think art style is art design is much more important.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. If Case of Golden Idol, one of my favorite games.
Something to look at.
Ugly, but that's the art style. And I love it for that.
That's how I feel about Norco. I feel like Norco is like a difficult game to look at, but within the context of that story and what it's trying to say, whether intentional or not, it works to like create an experience that's like, it should feel a little grimy. It should be a little messy looking. And that game nails it.
But I also think games with a very distinctive art style and like key design vision behind them are more likely to stand the test of time than what we perceive, at least right now, as games that are being photorealistic with the best graphics. Because as we can see, I mean, some games do it really, really well, but you know what? The one thing games can't do very well? Teeth. Teeth is always the thing that gets me.
As in, do you just stare at the teeth the entire time? Be like, oh, they got the teeth wrong.
Well, it's not just that. It's Uncanny Valley in mouths.
You should play Silent Hill 2.
I'm good.
James' teeth are like a little, just like they're not perfect. Like I got a janky little guy. So I felt, I felt seen. I was like, he's got a janky little guy. I got a janky little guy. I'm not like James, I hope. For reasons I don't want to say.
Yeah, don't say. I don't want to spoil.
But story needs to be there to make me want to care.
Yep.
So that's why you love the story of Ball Pit so much.
Yeah. Weirdly, there is kind of a story in Ball Pit.
I didn't say weirdly.
Just, I said weirdly because it's just a game about balls in a pit.
Balls in a pit.
Ladder time.
Ladder time. Soulja Boy. Our guy, that Superman that has revealed I felt like it was the oldest I've ever felt.
Yep.
I felt like a withering old geezer of a man. I regret everything. Soulja Boy has revealed a new gaming handheld that's just a clone of the Retroid Pocket Flip 2 Pocket 4. Is it even a clone? Or is he just buying them and repackaging them? The Retroid team has responded with, "This is not any kind of official licensing deal. He does not have permission to rebrand our products and sell them as his own. This is Soulja Boy's 5th game console." What? Can he really just do this? That is the question.
Oh my God. What a menace. This happened in San Francisco recently, where the Bay Area rapid transit system,
yes,
underground
Bagoo
tunnel thing, trains, there was a merch drop with a company called Bagoo, and there were these lines down the street. Everyone was so excited, and then it turned out that Bagoo had just made this collaboration used this license without telling anyone. Soulja Boy, no, he can't do this. I feel like maybe someone in his camp, does he have a camp?
Does he have a camp?
Is telling him, yeah, dude, no worries. You know, you can just white label this stuff. I don't think you can white label this stuff.
But
who's buying this? How is this his 5th console?
Hey, Soulja Boy, Superman.
Name another song.
I can't.
You're not even singing those lyrics properly.
Is it Superman that ho?
It is.
It is? Okay, what does that mean?
It's a sex thing. I think.
Oh, is this when I finally learned what that is too? So, can he really just do this? I mean, I think it's really complicated because in of itself, Retroid Pocket is making a product that is mimicking and copying the design of another product.
So I don't know anything about it. The Retroid, whatever, is it? What?
It's
Game Boy type thing?
It's an emulator machine.
So we're already in murky
Yes,
waters.
exactly. That's where it's like it gets complicated and probably like I don't know. I need to make this clear. I'm not a lawyer, and nor am I a business analyst. So everything I say,
I've entrusted you with too much.
I know. So everything I say is pure armchair goofy guy perspective. But I don't know if Retroid Pocket as a company is in a position to sue Soulja Boy over a product
then the Eye of Sauron
that they themselves, you know, make a Android powered device that can play that, you know, doesn't cut, you know, it's in the power of the whoever has in their hands. They can do what they want with it. If they want to put ROMs on it, they can. They can.
I mean, to be fair to Retroid as a company, like they have a specific like shell and like design for this thing. Have you seen what Soulja Boy's looks like?
Isn't it just the same thing?
It's like the exact same
Yeah, no,
molding.
it literally looks like he's just buying them and reselling them.
Yeah,
Probably is.
Because there's actually a lot of companies that have been making these handhelds.
But
DS style ones are very popular this year.
But it still leaves me being unsure of like, do they have that patent? Can you have something like that patent? I don't know.
They seem the shell they would have patented.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
That's still wild though. And I mean, hey, I'm all for emulation and everything, don't get me wrong. Especially as we live in an age where gaming is just, you know, some things are just left to be forgotten. I don't think we should, but I think preservation is very important. I think emulation is a step in that. It's obviously a layered topic. Soulja Boy though.
That being said, don't buy Soulja Boy's Retroid Pocket. There's a second part.
Oh.
What celebrity would you actually trust if they released their own branded console?
Who gets us, you know? Who gets the gamers? Timothy Chalamet's...
He would put
just
out
do
his Xbox controllers.
He would do controllers.
That'd be
so
different.
Timothy Chalamet for controllers.
Who gets us? Who's the guy who's Sonic? Does he get
Ben
us?
Schwartz.
Would he put out a branded console?
Sega are back in the game.
Yep. Who gets us?
Vin Diesel. Bold.
Bold.
I couldn't think of his name. Vin Diesel, he's a big gamer. He's executive producer on Ark 2. Where's that game, by the way?
Oh, so maybe you shouldn't trust him. He's just the executive producer on that.
Who else is a gamer? Who's Kojima palling around with?
Everyone.
Okay.
Kojima's palling around.
I know,
He's
but are they
like,
gamers?
if they fart and have like any sense of celebrity, he's like, come and fart in my studio and I'll take a picture of it. It doesn't matter. I don't think they even know who he is.
I don't like the idea of anyone farting around in
I
the
would
studio.
do anything
To fart.
next to Kojima. Anything.
He's a very nice man.
That's fine.
Don't fart on him.
I get to say, I crop dusted that guy.
No.
You say you haven't ever, oops. I crop dusted somebody. I crop dusted The Queen.
I didn't crop dust the Queen. Did you?
The Queen? Yeah, oh, yeah. I dusted all those fields.
That's why our crops died. Which celeb would be good? I don't know if anyone has the actual kind of star power.
I feel like I'm missing a real obvious one.
Yeah, I feel like there's a really obvious one. Chris Pratt.
Why? Just because do you think he's ever played a video game in his life?
Jack Black.
Just because.
Well, no, he's been involved in a lot of games. He's done a lot of stuff with Double Fine. I know Elijah Wood is a big gamer.
There's the answer, Elijah Wood. If there's anyone I would trust, it's Elijah Wood. Not only do I think that dude is like an excellent producer and like knows how to curate good stuff.
He was very polite when he went on that Animal Crossing island.
Yes, he was. I would trust Elijah Wood. That is the answer. You did it. Good job.
What would the console be called?
Deep in the Woods.
The One Red Ring of Death.
Yay! The one red ring of death you want.
Yep.
Okay.
Letter time.
Letter time.
The Video Game History Foundation found a
Hey.
CD in their archives containing dozens of unused voice lines from MLB Slugfest 2003.
Oh.
Including unused voice clips that were rejected by Major League Baseball.
Oh.
Try to determine which ones are real rejected lines and which ones are from our mind's eye. How dare you bring up mind's eye in the year 2025. All right, so these are the rejected voice lines from MLB Slugfest 2003.
Does that mean like they were recorded?
They were recorded
and
lines.
like submitted?
Mm-hmm.
But MLB themselves rejected it.
Okay.
These lines are said by the announcers. So give me your best baseball announcer voice.
All
when
right.
you read
Yes.
them.
Okay.
You know this because you know baseball really well.
49ers is baseball.
49ers is baseball.
Okay, let's go. I took my grandma to the circus the other night. Some clown caught on fire. Only time I laughed at a clown.
That's true. I think that was recorded.
That seems specific enough to be recorded. I
Yeah.
think that was true. Yay!
Yeah.
That was real.
Oh, Cabbage Patch you.
Okay.
Self-esteem is one of the most dangerous things taught in our schools today. I think that's true. I do not, like everyone getting a little participation medal.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Well, it's true in life, but did they actually record it?
I think they did.
It's real.
I think it's real.
Nope.
Damn.
Shucks. All right. Well, I think that's a lesson that should be taught on the fields of MLB Slugfest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
I don't even know where to start with the tone of this one. Okay. I know what I'm doing. All right. This is like at the end of this is like eighth inning. All right. And I'm
How you
just
feeling, Kurt? We're in the 8th inning.
Enjoying some smoked whale meat in the booth today. I don't really care for it, but I just can't stop eating it.
I mean, if this was baseball in Dishonored, then I think this is true. I want it to be true.
I think this is real.
I think this is
Let's just say it's real out of hope and dreams and belief.
Yeah, that's real.
It's real. Okay. He'll want to kill himself after this game. Sorry, to make it social friendly. He'll want to unalive himself after this game. I think that's true. Again, I'm just saying they're all true.
I'm going to say it's fake.
That's real.
Son of a... What year did this game come out?
2003. So what? It would have come out in 2002.
So these are... Okay. Okay. Wow. What was going on? All right. Okay. Oh, here's another Tim one. Well, if it's Tim...
I don't know.
Is this okay?
Tim, do you think addiction is an illness?
No, Jimmy. Addicts are worthless scum.
That can't be real.
But it's so messed up. And it's 2003.
You're
that I
thinking that
think
that's
it-
2003 edgy humor?
Yes. Because like that's when people like didn't have a grasp of...
Yeah.
They were just trying to be like, let's say something. Let's say that something.
we
at the top
can
of
just
our
say
minds.
anything.
We can say
we're
whatever we want.
we're the MTV generation.
Woof.
I hope it's fake.
I also hope it's fake, but I'm going to say it's real. Okay, phew.
It's fake.
Also, it's Tim. Tim was mentioned again.
Oh,
Tim was in the other
Tim.
one. Tim and this bunk.
I'll tell you, Tim, this guy should be beaten to death with baseball bats.
Now I feel like the Tim is a red herring.
I want to say this is true.
This is real.
Yeah, this is real.
It was real.
Okay.
I wonder why
All
the
right.
MLB rejected these.
I wonder why.
We got one more? Oh, well, I know where this is from. Never trust a Sicilian when death is on the line, Tim. It's a line from The Princess Bride.
And I'm a Sicilian.
Yeah. So The
It's your
thing
favorite
is
movie of all
the
time?
thing. It is my favorite movie of all time. The thing is that I wonder if this is
I think
actually
it's in there.
real.
I think it's in there.
And they thought that no one else had seen The Princess Bride.
Or it would have been the wink and nod to people who've been like, get it? Did you get it?
Oh, yeah, you get it.
You get it?
This is the bit
Are you a
This is the
fan?
bit where they're playing with the IQ powder.
Real.
Okay. All right. Real.
Damn.
Fake.
At least we knew where it was from.
Yeah, you did.
Did Spencer think that I wouldn't know The Princess Bride? Damn.
Yeah, but I also think that could be tricky because it's like, shove some pop culture references in there. Why
yeah,
don't you?
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. All right. Wow, there's more. A lot of families at the ballpark. You know, Tim, that's good because my family was murdered. This is good. This is a good
What?
one.
I think
just
that's
want
real.
these
I
to be
think that's
real.
real.
And they should have kept this in the game if it was real.
I think it's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's
Yes!
real.
Who did Spencer? Did our producer Spencer actually write those lines in that game all those years
All
ago?
those years ago.
And have them rejected. So this is his time.
Benny G, our producer, doing
Spenny
okay?
G.
Spenny G.
Anyway, you can go to the History Foundation website and you can
Oh, yeah.
find all of these files, archive for yourself.
Yeah. Go
and
to
check 'em out.
gamehistory.org
Do it.
and tell Frank and Phil I said hi.
Yeah,
They'll know what it means.
they will. Not me though. Just you.
Yes,
So the Kurt said hi too. One of them might know.
one of them.
Okay, that's time for another letter.
I think so.
Viewer mail.
Hey!
It never gets. It always feels good.
Yes, it does.
I don't even know what it says. And regardless of what it says, I'm just happy that someone is giving us a time and attention, and now we give it back to them. I'm getting ready for this to be like, you two are the worst people on the planet.
Yeah, screw you.
Hi, my question is, can silly plastic peripherals come back in the current gaming landscape? Stuff like DDR mats, Wii Fit balance boards, Guitar Hero controllers, or do you feel the industry has changed so much that casual games like these can't return? Games like this I adored and I miss a lot. Thank you. Hope whoever reads these is keeping hydrated.
Yeah, with my Coke Zero.
Have a nice day, Talia White.
Thank you, Talia.
Thank you, Talia. Go for it.
I was gonna say last year they did try with the silly peripheral that we had in the office.
The smelly one?
The smell-o-vision one.
Smell-o-vision one.
Which came with what, 4 cents?
Yeah.
That one didn't exactly take off. I wonder what that company's doing now. If they're still going, because they also pivoted to doing a movie one. I also agree. I miss things like the dance mats, the DDR. However, I suppose things like Ring Fit was very big, especially
Yeah.
because they timed it well with the pandemic.
I still have mine.
I still have mine. I wonder if, like the fact that Switch 2 and Switch Joy-Cons mean that Just Dance, you don't really need like the camera stuff anymore.
Yeah. I am very pro goofy peripherals.
I love a goofy peripheral.
There are like, there's one I'm thinking of. There's, God, why am I drawing a blank?
The smell-o-vision one. The
no.
one where it's like a
VR headset?
The nozzulous rift. No, it was a headset with the
Well, there's the one where you can where it's a microphone where you can scream in it, right? It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah, it's like
fucking screaming thing. So the thing is, I feel like the Virtual Boy's coming.
Yes, that's true.
So there's things like that. I feel like if there's any company that still will support that sort of idea, it is Nintendo, but it will always sort of be like,
I'm just gonna say it.
okay, go ahead.
Amiibo, not silly little plastic.
I think it's
thing?
the idea of playing it actually being the
Like
controller,
Skylanders.
the way in which
okay.
you
I was gonna
play.
say it's stuff like Skylanders.
So Wii remote, tennis
Yeah.
rackets and all that jazz. You didn't need it, but they were there to make
the
you feel.
little wheels.
Yeah, the little wheels. You
that
get those
come
from
with
Mario
the
Kart.
Switch too.
But DDR mats, Guitar Hero, there are Guitar Hero controllers still, but they're usually
Yes.
produced by third-party companies. They're much more niche and they're probably much more
Yeah.
well designed.
Is Mad Cat still going?
No, Mad Cat shut down.
Mad Catz is gone. Anyways,
To go off of the Guitar Hero thing, I do want to shout out that there is a company this year that put out a new Guitar Hero controller called CRKD. And it's made by the people who created the original Guitar Hero controllers. I plan to eventually, at some point, make a video about it. It's very good. And that company is now also started a game studio called Red Octane, which is the former, the former people who made, helped co-create Guitar Hero. And they're making a new game.
Awesome.
So it will exist in a form, but I do imagine it's on a smaller, more niche scale. It'll never probably be the
behemoth that it once was.
And I don't think it should be either. I think it should exist in its bubble for the people who want it.
Yeah.
I was a DDR freak.
Bet you were.
I could do double 2x 2 pads.
Jesus.
That was my
You've got long legs.
my party trick. Yeah, it's just the long legs, and I can break dance. That's not true. I can't break dance, but I like DDR. I like Donkey Konga. I like those things. Do I think they can still exist? I don't think it's impossible. Yes, we have Donkey Konga up there. I don't even know if the shot gets it. I don't think it's impossible. I think the likelihood of you seeing it from a major company is less likely. However, I do there are places and developers who are making strange games for peripherals. The problem is those things aren't getting mass produced. So there's the game, the cat butt game, right?
Well,
Last
that's
year?
the thing. That's what I wanted to shout out is that at GDC every year, there
whole
is
entire
a
section
whole
dedicated to
area
it.
of the show floor. I believe it's called Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
It definitely has control
Yeah.
in the title, but it is specifically for games with different controllers that are not the norm. So I've seen ones where it's a TV station that they're filming that's a game. The big cat butt one that was at Day of the Devs.
There was one that I remember we played where somebody was projecting onto a table and the
onto
items.
the book?
Yes,
Yep.
yeah. So it was projecting the book or the game onto a page, onto a
Onto
book.
a pop-up book.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's the thing. There are these pockets of those in terms of them becoming mass market. Not sure. The other answer I would say is if it's not gimmicky, but if you look in the accessibility space, there are always people working to create more accessible controllers. And there are things like the guy who can play Call of Duty with his breath.
Yes.
There's, I'm not sure the status on this one, but I remember a few years ago, this tech was really taking off, and that was eye tracking.
Yeah. There's the mind control girl too,
Yep.
or the girl who has the headset who's
Yep.
learning to play Dark Souls with with her brain waves.
So again, not mass market, but there are some cool innovations in the space.
If there's any company that's going to continue doing it, it's Nintendo.
Nintendo.
And
Remember Labo?
that's what I've been working up to.
I think the big thing is the controller needs a game to go with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here we go.
the play date.
Yes, that
Put a
is
crank
true.
on it?
Yeah. Talia, do you know about that?
Crank that.
All on the floor.
Yeah, I mixed up two songs. Let's get a letter.
Let's get a letter.
It's time for our beef of the week.
Oh, here we go.
Or Beestfleisch van de Week in Afrikaans. I hope I said that correctly. Where either Kurt or Lucy lets us know what's been grinding their gears lately. This week, Lucy has something to say about stick clicks.
Tell me all about those grinding gears.
You know, as I get older and
You wither
have
away.
repetitive strain injuries in my arms, I think I've just realized that I have grown to hate stick clicks. I was playing a game the other day and the stick click hold in
Oh, yeah, no,
was
thank
the
you.
default
Yeah,
for
no.
run, not just toggle. I mean, that was changeable. The one that has made me furious recently, and this is coming in a patch, but it wasn't there at launch. I've been playing a lot of Power Wash Sim 2. Okay? Me and my friends, we're currently watching Vanderpump Rules. That is a game that does not require my full attention.
It's a game that's supposed to be relaxing.
Yeah.
Not-
so
not
I
too
can
much
I can
attention.
have I can have Vanderpump on in one side.
You're
We're
not
chatting,
supposed to be
we'll go to
thinking.
wine,
Yeah.
and then I'm getting the satisfaction of clearing up. Power Wash Sim 2 is a great game. However, when you have done 99% of an area and you're looking for one
That
tiny
one
little
bit.
speck and you have to keep stick clicking to find it, it becomes a real pain in the ass and you can't remap it. So this might feel like a real old
Woe
woman
is
yells
me.
at cloud type of situation. However, if you think about using a controller, there is just something about stick clicking that does not feel cohesive to me. It feels like an extra action that is not. It feels like foreign. It feels like a foreign action compared to how natural I find using the rest of my controller. And I think the more I see it in games, particularly running, if you have to stick click to run or right stick click to scan.
Yes.
I hate that one. I don't know. It just kind of bugs me. It's not a big deal.
I think it is. No, I will take this for you because I really respect you and I want you to play comfortably and I want you to be able to watch your trash TV, drink your wine, and wash and feel good and feel at peace.
Oh, you mean wash in the game? I was like, I shower every day.
Okay, well, all right, yeah. Well, okay. You don't have to lie to everyone about it. All right. I still respect you. I'm not taking back what I said. Don't worry about it. But I want you to power wash
Thank you.
comfortably in a place. And I support all accessibility options, even if that means do something about that little click. Just
make it easier to do.
It's an excuse of like, shit, we ran out of space on this controller, but we need more buttons. And that's before everybody was like, back buttons. And they were just like,
I love my
I love a good back button.
I
used to be like, why do I need all those buttons? Now I get it.
So that is my
Can I read it? Can I see?
Beesvlees van de Week.
Beesvlees van de Week. Week?
Week?
Van de Week. No, it's van de Week.
Fan. Well, I mean, in Dutch,
Die week.
Dutch is like fan rather than van.
Mm.
And that's, similar. Anyway.
I think that is a perfectly reasonable beef to have for the week.
Let's have a laugh.
This is our last letter. You're supposed to bow?
Yes.
We do more than play video games that got you covered. And we recommend you do the same.
Okay.
Ooh,
Banana.
ooh, banana in Kurt and Lucy. Go touch grass. This is the other show. In Kurt and Lucy, Go Touch Grass, we will both recommend something for you to check out that has little or nothing to do with gaming. Shall we?
Okay. So last week I went to see a movie at the cinema called If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You. I'd Kick You. So people likened it to Uncut Gems. And originally I was skeptical because I thought everyone saying that Uncut Gems was stressful was very overblown.
Yeah, I actually agree with you.
I did not find Uncut Gems that stressful.
When it's always at 11. Yeah. Anyways.
This was my Uncut Gems.
Ooh. Okay.
It is about Rose Byrne is in it, and Conan O'Brien.
Oh, I've been wanting to see this movie. Actually, I didn't notice. Sorry. Okay, I didn't even know this movie was out. I've been.
We caught an early screening because the Kabuki had it on.
I would like
randomly.
to see that movie a lot. So I'm glad this is getting the Lucy stamp of approval.
About a mother who finds herself in the middle of a lot of stresses involving her child, husband, living situation, work. Every facet of her life is kind of crumbling down. She is a therapist. Conan O'Brien plays her therapist. He is great in it. So, I mean, Rose Byrne, though, put her forward for the Oscar, I think. And there's a sequence in it that is so stressful that I was sat next to my friend Jen, and we were just grabbing each other's hands. And I was so stressed about it that my shoulders were still clenched until 3 hours later.
That's how I was when I saw Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, but that's because that was just pure cinema.
Because that was pure cinema.
But I think it was a really, really well-made film. And incredibly unnerving. And I think it was just,
Cool.
special movie.
That's your go out and touch grass.
Or listen to Berghain by Rosalia.
Yep.
And just I want to crash out to that song so badly.
Why don't you? I have a song I want to crash out to,
Okay.
which I sent to you, and every time I listen to it, I want to run through a wall. I put it on when I leave my apartment to walk to work, and I'm pretty sure I've listened to it like at least 40 times. It is context. Probably like I love music. I'm always listening to music. It is just as much of a routine and like therapy for me to be able to find new music. And I got 2 suggestions. One of them is a little band called Cowboy Hunters.
Ooh.
And they have a song called Perfect. This band it's only a 2-piece band, bass and drums. That's it.
Drum and bass, you could say.
Drum and bass, but not drum and bass. It's a very, very noisy, fast punk band from the UK, and they have a song called Perfect, and I think is one of my favorite songs of the year. Could be in top 5 favorite songs of the year, which maybe I'll talk about at the end of the year. And the other suggestion I have is an artist called, I want to say their name is Hannah von Hauswolf. She's a Swedish ethereal sort of singer.
Oh, kind of like Aurora sort of vibe?
I don't know.
I'll send you a link. Sounds like that kind of vibe.
But I think the song is called Face Atlas, and I listened to it yesterday.
And that's the true.
That's it.
I was making a Cloud Atlas joke.
You got it. It was one of the first times in a long time where I've heard a song and I was like getting waves of chills.
Ooh.
Like wave of chills came, and then another wave of chills came, and then it came again, and then I was like, oh my god, this is like one of the most
so chilled.
this is so chilled. It's amazing. It's very good. So if you're into that thing world, also my last suggestion is like Baywatch.
Yeah, you've been watching a lot of Baywatch.
Do you watch a lot of Baywatch? But don't watch Baywatch. Like let it just be there.
Let it wash over you.
Yeah, just some people stand in the darkness.
Afraid to step into the light. All right. We're done.
We're done?
Enough. I can't move that quickly because I hurt my shoulder. Thanks for watching another episode of Get Lucy Got You Covered.
Lucy's in pain.
I'm in a lot of pain.
It's because GTA 6 threw your whole back out.
Yeah, it really did.
You read that news and she was like,
I can't do it. No, so thank you for watching another episode of Get Lucy Got You Covered. It turns out that there was some news this week after all.
yeah, we actually filmed this outro and said, it was a slow news week.
Slow news week.
Maybe next week. Just kidding. All it took was another day, and here we are.
Look at that.
You watched it, and we're glad you did. So if you got something you want to say to us, you can by emailing us at gotchacovered@gamespot.com.
GameSpot.com. We also have the podcast version. You can search for Get Lucy Got You Covered on your podcast platform of choice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. We will see you next Saturday. You're going to be there. We know it.